Hey guys, Mr. Tolly. Kind of got things makeshifted up. What do they call this? Beef top round sandwich steak. It's very thin cut. It's 3/16 thick, maybe a little more than that, a little over 1/4 of an inch. But this is what I use when I make jerky. I have cut up, and in my I'm using the Presto stuff that came with my dehydrator. So I just want to cut these a little over, I don't know, a little over an inch wide, and then whatever's left over is left over. So you always have some smaller ones, but this way I don't have to slice a roast or something to get my my meat. It's all right here. So I have about 1.5 pounds here. I'm going to get it soaked up with the marinade, and I'll be back. I'm probably going to put it right in a plastic bag too. It's kind of messy. Well, I had said heck with the bag. Couldn't find my gallon bags, but this will work fine. And this way I can kind of, periodically just kind of shake stuff around a little bit. Recoat everything. So I'm going to put this in the fridge. The directions on the Presto seasoning say to let it marinate for 4 to 12 hours. I'm going to do this in the morning. So it's 20 after 4 in the afternoon right now, so it'll be a little over 12 hours, which I don't think is going to hurt anything. So in the fridge she goes. And I'll let my wife know that there's raw meat in there. So, hang out. We'll get back to the rest later. Alright folks. Ready to start to get set up to do my jerky. Trying out the Presto spices that came with the dehydrator. Inside the book here, it gives you charts. This one is a fruit drying guide. Dry fruit at 135 degrees, and vegetables. Sorry guys, my arthritis is flaring up a little bit today, so my fingers ain't working like they should. Herbs. And I must have missed meat, but I know meat's in here. And in the back it gives you all the accessories too that you can order. Well, it's not a chart. You just got to read it. Refrigerate for 8 to 12 hours, which I did. That's while it's marinating. Sorry. It also has a marinade recipe here that you can make for yourself. Tells you how to package your jerky, how to do it with ground meat. It's really pretty informative. How to clean your dehydrator. Yep. Well, I know I read it yesterday, so I'm not going to waste your time. I read it in here yesterday. Poo-poo. It says usually 4 to 6 hours for drying, which will vary depending on thickness and size of the cuts and all that there happiness. But you set it at 160, which is as high as it goes. And you get it ready to rock. I'm going to go ahead and put the trays on and get them loaded up, and we'll be back. Alrighty, trays are loaded, and wouldn't you know, I don't have a clock in here. Probably the one room in the house I don't have a clock in. Let's open my computer. I have 10:26 a.m. right now. So I've got this tray. Another one. 3 trays. Now down in the bottom here, I'm going to show you this right quick. Down in the bottom, I put one of the fruit roll-up trays. Those sheets, because A, it's not going to affect anything as far as airflow, and it's going to catch any drippings that come off of here, and it's much easier to take that one sheet out and take it to the sink and clean it than it is to take the whole doggone dehydrator out. So that's my little cheat. One of these trays right in the bottom. I'm going to plug this in. I've already got it set at 160. Let's see how long. So it is 10:27 now. Here's the cord. Here's the lid. And we're already set at 160 degrees. Off we go. Yeah, it's kind of loud. It's not as loud as my other ones were, however. Give you an idea how loud those buggers were. So, I'll come back in about 4 hours and we'll see how it looks. Alright guys, it's been 4 hours. Let's turn this off so there ain't so much noise in the video. Let us see how things have turned out. Now with most meat, and this ain't going to show up real well on camera, you can probably see the shiny spots. That's some of the fats kind of oozing out. So you'll want to have a paper towel or a napkin and stuff to wipe it off. I did try to pick the leanest meat I could. So let's just grab this one. Now they say it should start to come apart like that when you bend it in half. Which it is. So I'm thinking we're probably right on track. Ooh, it's still really hot. 160 degrees is pretty warm, and that should be hot enough to kill all the bacteria. I would say this is perfect for my liking. Absolutely perfect. So 4 hours, and that spice is not stinking bad. It is good stuff. It's jerky. Oh my god. It's just oozing flavor, man. It's awesome. Well, it looks like we've dried really even. But I had the same experience with the apples. You know, the drying was really nice and even, and 4 hours got it to exactly the way I like it. So, there you go. Oh my gosh, this is good. I like it. That's a pretty good spice. You know, beef jerky is one of those things that depends on how you like it. But the directions that came with it were spot on. So, there you go. I got no complaints about this dehydrator. It's been great. I only had 3 shelves on it. It still did a perfect job at doing its job. It did a really good job at what it does. How's that sound? Oh, I might have to eat some more of this jerky. Like, that's the last thing I need, right? Anyway, I got more work to get done. I'll get this up, and man, I got more videos coming, so stay tuned. If y'all get a chance, remember eBomi's having an AR giveaway. Artisan Tony is giving away a cricket rifle that is signed by a whole bunch of YouTubers. So get in on that one too. Go to gunandgearvids.com and you can make a donation to Justin's final mission. And that's all you got to do. So get on in on it. eBomi wants a video. Have a little fun with it. And stay safe. God bless.